Hi there. In this episode, we're going to be looking at the 25 prophets that were mentioned in the Quran. We've been looking at the series Prophets of Islam. So here we will explore the 25 prophets mentioned in the Quran. I do not intend to go after each verse, each ayah, where these people were mentioned, but to just list them. And explain a few things concerning each of them. So let's go. So here you have the list of the prophets of, not in any particular order. So as you can see, this was AI generated. This list was generated by AI, as you can see here, generated using AI. All right. So the list was generated using AI. We can get another list somewhere else. I'll try to do that. But let's start with this. So let's see whether AI, whether it's whether AI has got it or not. So so here is Ismail, which is the first one, not in any particular order. Ismail, son of Ibrahim and Hagar. That's what AI has given us. Ismail is a son of Ibrahim and Hagar. We should ask AI, where did you get that from? Where in the Quran did it say that Ismail was given birth to by Hagar? None. As a matter of fact, the Quran did not mention the wife or wives of Adam, of Ibrahim. So, but where we want to go to is just the name Ismail. Check the spelling of the name itself. You see il. You see il at the end of it. There's a reason I'm emphasizing that, because later on we're going to, maybe in the next episode, we're going to chase that little syllable il. But for this video, just realize that il in Arabic in the Quran is what you find to be El in the Bible. So for example, Israel. In the Quran, it is Israel. Ishmael, it is, Ismail. And many more like that. So wherever you have El, it is Il. And yet they will tell us that, the Arabic of the Quran is pure. It's pure Arabic. It wasn't imported from, there was no loan. There's something we call loan words. So there are no loan words. Loan words are words that you import from other languages and you're using in your own language. They're called loan words. There are plenty of loan words in the Quran. Like Injil, it is from Evangelion, which is from Greek. So this Ismail, we would want the Muslims to tell us what it means. Ishaq, which is number 2. Ishaq, this is very straightforward. This is Isaac. AI tells us Isaac is the son of Ibrahim and Sarah. Where in the Quran did you get that from? AI, can you tell us? It is just the idea that is filtering through from Christianity and Judaism. That's what AI is borrowing. You have Lut as the third one. Prophet to Sodom and Gomorrah. Where AI, where did you get that? That Lut is the prophet to Sodom and Gomorrah? No. But let's leave that. I do not intend to argue with AI. I just want to call attention to that. Number 4 is Yaqub. And AI tells us, father of the 12 tribes of Israel. Father of the 12. Is that? Remember, AI is telling us about the prophets in Islam. Can you see this? AI is telling us about prophets in Islam, and he's talking about Israel. And he's saying 12 tribes of Israel. Where did AI get all these things from? Let's go on. Yusuf. 11th son of Yaqub. Where in the Quran is it stated that Yusuf is the 11th child of Yaqub? Shuaib, prophet to the Midianites. This is getting interesting. AI. Who is Yaqub? No. Who is Shuaib? Who is Shuaib? And prophet to the Midianites? I wonder where AI got this from. Maybe in the Quran. Muslims, you can help us. Honestly, I've never heard about this before, but Muslims can explain to us if truly Yaqub. Why am I saying Yaqub? Shuaib, right? Shuaib was the prophet to the Midianites. Ayub. Okay, there's something that I'm missing here. I'm not giving the Bible equivalent of these names. So Ismail is Ishmael. I think I did that. Ishaq is Isaac. Lut is Lot. Lot was not a prophet to Sodom and Gomorrah. Lot went there to live his life, to trade. He was a shepherd, and he had a lot of cattle. So he had to separate from Abraham, and he decided to go and do his trades there. So I don't know where they got this idea that he was a prophet sent to Sodom and Gomorrah. Yaqub is Jacob. Yusuf is Joseph. There's something that I'm going to point out later also. Yusuf is Joseph. Shuaib, no equivalent. No equivalent in Christianity or Judaism. Prophet to the Midianites. Ayub is Job. Ayub is Job. We're not told that Job was a prophet. But even if he was, well, no problem. But who exactly is he? AI says, sufferer of trials. That's how to introduce Job. Sufferer of trials. So I don't know where AI is getting that. Musa, receiver of the Torah. That's how AI is defining. Remember, these are prophets of Islam. Is it the way AI is defining them? Okay, receiver of the Torah. Dul Kifi, prophet in Iraq. Prophet in Iraq. I don't know who this is. So let's look. So we have 9, right? Let me move faster now. Number 10 is Dawood, which is David, king of Israel. This is AI telling us that Dawood, a prophet of Islam, was king of Israel. Where in the Quran is that stated? And if it is stated in the Quran, all those of you that are shouting, free, free, free Palestine, free, free, free Palestine, free Palestine from what? Here is David, Dawood, king of Israel. Where did David reign? He reigned in Israel. In Israel. So where did you get the idea that free, free, free Palestine? Where did you get that from? Okay, where did you get it from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so let's go on. This is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Where are the others? I thought they were supposed to be 25. Oh, I didn't start from the beginning. What a mistake. What a mistake on my part. I didn't start from the beginning. I should have. Okay, no problem. I'll come back to that later. I don't want to repeat that. So, stopping at Dawood, Suleiman ibn Dawood. AI is telling us son of David. Okay, son of David. Where did he reign? Did he reign in Medina? Did he reign in Mecca? Did he reign in where? In Syria, in Turkey, in Yemen, in Pakistan. Where did he reign? Okay, tell us. This is Al-Yasa, successor of Ilyas. It's getting interesting now, because in the next episode I'm going to be talking about Ilyas, and Muslims will tell us the meaning of Ilyas. The meaning of Ilyas. So Al-Yasa, I guess this should be Elisha. Dawood is David. Suleiman is Solomon. Eleazar is Elisha, the successor of Elias, because Elias is Elijah. Zechariah, father of Yahya. Okay? Isn't this funny? There is Zechariah in the Bible as a prophet that has a book. There's Zechariah. That Zechariah wasn't the father of John the Baptist. Zechariah, the father of John the Baptist, that is not a prophet. That's not a prophet. But and in one of the episodes we did here, Dr. Hussein from where is it, Birmingham, or where is this? From Nottingham. Okay, from Nottingham. From Nottingham. So he did say that the messengers that didn't have books, that they came to consolidate, they came to amplify, to invigorate, according to him, the message of the messengers that were before them that had books. So he said Yahya, John the Baptist, he was an example of such who came to reinvigorate the message of the prophets before him that had book of the Yahya was a Nabi, according to him, and not a Rasul. So Nabi do not have books, physical books, but Rasul do have. And so Nabi came to reinvigorate the message of Rasul. And he said Yahya came to reinvigorate the message of his father Zechariah, meaning that Zechariah, the father of John the Baptist, was given a book. That is the logic. That's the reasoning here. And let's go on. Yahya, herald of Isa. Where did AI get this from? From the Quran? That Yahya was the herald of Isa. That's funny. Then we have Isa, messenger of truth. Messenger of truth. That is Isa. Before I go to the last one, which you can see on the screen, I'm not going there. I'm going to go to the ones that I skipped earlier on, that I unintentionally skipped. So that wasn't a sin, because I did not, I did not skip it. I did not skip it intentionally. According to the definition of sinfulness, you have to do something intentionally, then that is a sin. If it is not intentional, it's not a sin. So I'm sinless, I guess, because I did not do this thing intentionally according to the definition of sinfulness and sinlessness in Islam. Idris, third prophet after Adam. Who is that? Who is Idris? That is the third prophet after Adam. So who is the second prophet after Adam? So because they said Adam is the first prophet, so who is the second prophet? Who is the immediate prophet after Adam? No, it's not mentioned. So Idris, who is Idris? Nuh, preacher of monotheism. AI is really, really struggling to give us this. I love it. These definitions they're wonderful. Preacher of that's, by the way, Nuh is Noah. Hud, prophet to the Ad tribe. I don't know what Ad tribe is. Prophet to the tribe of Ad. And who is Hud? Who is Hud? I don't know. Saleh, prophet to the Tammud tribe. Who are the Tammud tribe? The tribe of Tammud. And Saleh is the prophet to them. I don't know that. Muslims, please come and help us. Harun, brother of Musa. So even Aaron was a prophet. To where? Prophet to where? And Musa and Harun, they lived at the same time. They lived in the same generation. And so which, I guess that Harun must be a Nabi. Harun was a Nabi. But then Musa is a Rasul. And since Nabi, they come to reinvigorate the message of the prophets before them. So whose message was Harun reinvigorating? Whose message was Harun repeating? Because Nabil don't have books. They only come with verbal, with oral message. They don't have a book. So they come to reinvigorate the message of the Rasul before them. So since Musa and Harun lived together, so whose message was Harun actually repeating, reinvigorating? Ilyas. Aha! Defender of Allah. Defender of Allah. AI is actually trying hard to be Islamic. AI has become a Muslim. AI has become a Muslim. I remember a video that I did that AI took Shahada. You remember that lady? That lady that came to say, I think I should look for it. Just a minute. I'm going to get that very soon. Yeah, this video. Go and look for it and watch it. Where ChatGPT just accepted Islam. Yeah, let me entertain you with a few things. Hello there. As usual, you need to learn that Islam is a scam. And everything has been tried to keep people in Islam and to bring more people. But the greatest effort has been concentrated on deception, just deceiving people. Don't take my word for it. A few days ago, this video came out about ChatGPT. I think there are some of us that remember this woman, this shameless person who manipulated ChatGPT to give us the impression that ChatGPT, by extension AI, recognizes Islam, and so they did their manipulation, and then ChatGPT was responding until somebody came to refute them. I won't waste much time on that. Please go and watch. So until somebody came, this person, who, yeah, this. You see, some people are so dumb that they think, oh, if
yes. Does this mean you would pick Islam over Christianity? Yes. Oh my God. What about Islam over...
The first thing that I noticed here was the bad acting. It was the bad acting here. That's the first thing I noticed. And I thought, come on. This woman here, she's trying really, really hard. I saw this video and I thought, what could be happening? What could be happening? And then it dawned on me. There is manipulation at play.
So go and watch the rest of that video. You're going to see how they manipulated things. So let's return to the prophets of Islam with the help of AI. So here we go. We stopped at Ilyas, which I'm going to do next, the meaning of Ilyas. So Yunus, this is Jonah, swallowed by a fish. Adam, I don't know why AI did not remember to put Adam first. And first human and first Muslim. Have you seen this? That's what AI says. And Muslims are going to tell us that Muhammad was the first Muslim. In fact, Muhammad himself claims that he was the first Muslim. So how that plays out, I don't know. If he was the first Muslim, so it means that he must have lived before Adam, or at least must have existed before Adam. So I don't want to go into that. It's a rabbit hole. It will be too it will be too, twisted. Let's leave that. If a Muslim brings it up, I'm happy to discuss it. Ibrahim, father of many prophets. That's not what the Bible says. The Bible says there's a father of many nations, not father of many prophets. So AI, you're not getting your facts right. You're trying to please the Muslims because you have been manipulated. You've been manipulated. Abraham was the father of many nations, not father of many prophets. AI, you are wrong. So let's go back to the last prophet, which is Muhammad. Final and greatest prophet. If you want to see what it means to be a greatest prophet, watch the video on that. It's in this series. Watch the video on what makes Muhammad the greatest prophet. You will see a professor or a doctor at least who struggled to explain to us. He gave us the facts that made Muhammad. So if we count 1, Idris, 2, Nuh, 3, Hud, 4, Salih, 5, Harun, 6, Ilyas, 7, Yunus, Adam, 8, 9, that is Ibrahim, 10, Ismail, 11, Ishaq, 12, Lut, Yaqub, 13, Yusuf, that's 14, Shuaib, that's 15, Ayub, that's 16, Musa, 17, Dulkifi, 18, Dawood, 19, Suleiman, 20, Aliyasa, 21, Zachariah, 22, Yahya, 23, Isa, 24, Muhammad, 25. These are the names of the prophets mentioned in the Quran, even though Muslims don't know the exact number of prophets that Allah sent to humanity. If you want to confirm this is what AI has given us. Let me give you a list to confirm on a Muslim website. So here is a Muslim website that also corroborates what AI has given us. Forget about the donate button. Please overlook that. Let's just go to the business. In Islam, how many prophets are there? So that's the question. How many prophets do we have? Or do they have? And the answer is, in Islam, there are 25 prophets, beginning with Adam and ending with Muhammad. We have seen that. And the list. So we're given a list. Names of prophets in Islam. By the way, look at what these people say. They say in Islam there are 25 prophets. Does that tally with what other Muslims say? No. But I'm going to be very generous, and maybe they mean names that were given in the Quran. That's what they mean. So let's go. The names of prophets in Islam. And they say the names of the prophets in Islam are as follows. 1, Adam. Adam isn't just the first Islamic prophet, but also the first man on earth. Idris. Idris warned the people of Babylon not to commit sins. But when they didn't listen, he and his followers headed to Egypt, where he preached, worshipped, and researched. Can you imagine all this? Can you imagine this? Oh my goodness, Idris. Nuh, which is number 3. Nuh built an ark for those who believe in Allah as the only God, and a pair of each type of human, blah, 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 animal to protect them. Okay. Hud. Hud was the only one in Ad. Where is Ad? I don't know. Was the only one in Ad who believed that Allah was the only God. When everyone mocked him, Allah created a thunderous storm to destroy Ad. Wow. Salih. Salih preached Allah's teachings in Talmud. Where is Talmud? I don't know. Even gifted the people of Talmud a she-camel, which they hamstrung. Salih warned them that there will be consequences to this. Imagine, he gave them a she-camel, which they hamstrung. Hamstrung is to cut the there is, you know, in your leg, there is a part there that holds the leg and the, what do you call it? And the foot. So that thing at the back of your leg. So if you cut it, the foot begins to flap like this. So that's, I hope I didn't miss that. That's what it means to hamstring. So if you hamstrung a she camel, what's the meaning of this? He gifted them to do what? Even gifted the people of Thamud a she camel, which they hamstrung. So Sally warned them of consequences to this. What did he give them the she camel to do? To lead them in prayer? Or to reveal the will of Allah to them? A she camel. Whatever they like, they could do with the camel. These are the kinds of stories you meet in Islam. They are there all over Islam. Let's go to the next one. Ibrahim was willing to sacrifice his son Ismail in the name of Allah. Just as he was about to make the sacrifice, Allah rewarded the pair for their devotion by putting a ram in the place of Ismail. This is why we carry out Kobani sacrifices during. Imagine, where did he get this from? That he wanted to sacrifice his son Ismail. No, it wasn't Ismail, it was Isaac. So, but that's a topic for another day. Let's leave that. I'm just running through the names. Lot or Lut. Lut promoted monotheism in the cities. Do you see that it's exactly what AI is giving to us? Because AI took these things from Muslim websites. AI was trained to take these things from Muslim websites and is just pouring it out to us, but in a very concise manner. So he promoted monotheism in the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. The people of the cities didn't listen to him, and this led to the cities being destroyed. Ismail was the son of Ibrahim, and followed in his father's footsteps by promoting Allah's teachings. Isaac was Ismail's brother and Ibrahim's son, and continued to preach Allah's teachings like those before him. So, in your Quran, which woman gave birth to Isaac, to Isaac, and which woman gave birth to Ismail? AI tried to help you, but it's not clear from Islam. AI got that information from the Christians and the Jews, that both of them, Ismail and Isaac, they were not of the same mother. But in Islam, as you can see here, it's not clearly stated if they were of the same father, of the same mother or not. So it's assumed that they were of the same mother. Yaqub was the father of 12 tribes and viewed as a man of might. Where did you get this from? Which 12 tribes? Yusuf was the son of Yaqub, and his father loved him, leading his brothers to throw him in a well out of jealousy. Some people traveling found him and enslaved him before imprisoning him for a crime he didn't commit. Where did you get all these things? Where did you get all these things? Is that the story you find in the Bible? They put him in the well that didn't have water. Then he was sold into Egypt. It was in Egypt they imprisoned him. But see what they said here, because that's what is in Islam. So some people found him and enslaved him before imprisoning him. So was it the people that found him, that enslaved him, and that imprisoned him? Ayub. Allah harshly tested Ayub for years, but he eventually rewarded him for his unwavering faith. Shuaib spread Allah's teachings across the Midian community. They didn't listen, and their community was destroyed. So the Midianites have been destroyed. All right? Because they didn't listen to Shuaib. Musa is mentioned more than any other person in the Quran, and it's said that he and Prophet Muhammad shared many parallels. Where? Who said so? Who said so? Is it written in your Quran like that? It is said that he and Prophet Muhammad shared many. If you want to know what they are referring to, they're referring to Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 16, verse 18, where Moses said, "A prophet like unto me will the Lord your God raise up, him shall you listen to. And anybody who will not listen to that prophet, he will be cut off from among his people." Referring to the people of Israel. Now they say they're trying to draw parallel between Moses and Muhammad to claim that that prophecy was actually referring to Muhammad. Harun was the brother of Musa and the first high priest of the Israelites. Where did you get that high priest from? Is it in the Quran? Is it in Islam? High priest? There's no priesthood in Islam. There's no priesthood in Islam. None. Where do you get the idea from? Dhul Kifli. Dhul Kifli spread Allah's teachings throughout Iraq. Maybe. Dawood. So blah blah. All. I'm just reading all these things to confirm that what AI said was not out of a mixture of what Islam believes and what Christians believe. So when AI could not find relevant information, AI went to borrow that from Christianity and matched the whole thing together and presented it onto people as if it's an Islamic teaching. I'm going to be ending this video here. I'll end this video here. And what I want to do is to highlight something. I just want to highlight one thing which I'll be talking about in the next video, which is Elias. Elias. Who is Elias? And what is the meaning of Elias? Who is Elias? What is the meaning of Elias? AI said the same thing. Elias. So who is Elias? And what is the meaning of Elias? That's what we're going to be talking about in the next episode. Elias as one of the prophets. Let me show you what AI says about Elias also. So this is the one that was generated using AI. Elias, defender of Allah, and goes ahead to talk about the successor of Elias. Successor of Elias is Eliasa. So in my next video, I will be asking the question, what is the meaning of Elias? What is the meaning of Elias? I hope the Muslims and Muslim friends will come around to come and refute what we're saying here, what we're sharing. Drop your comments in the comment section down below. Thank you, and